And let's see what David Kelley is flying. He's got Psy with title. He's got a Darth. What are they doing over there? Got Darth Vader with hate, passive sensors, and afterburners.
Are you going to be able to see the regional dice in there?
No black ones, please. That's the only thing. That's my only request. Is no black ones. No white ones either. That's my only request. All right, so let's see here. Make sure we get this up and run. There we go. So we got Lieutenant Psy.
Nobody stopped me. You must wear the badge. No. Oh.
All right, we're going to ask him one other thing here. Then looks like we're ready to begin. All right, so I've interacted with the players enough and politely asked them to get a visual going here of the things. We got, we'll do a list breakdown of David Kelley here. So Psy is the coordinator, mostly going to be coordinating focuses here. And when he coordinates, he can acquire a target lock as well. So it's a very good offensive modification. Darth Vader there, activating passive sensors. Has hate as well, so if he takes any damage, he gets his force back. And afterburners 2 times a game. Vader does a 3-2-5 maneuver and fully executes it. He can do a boost action. So a lot of action efficiency on the Vader, a lot of action efficiency on Lieutenant Psy. Echo has passive sensors, Fifth Brother, and Juke, so a lot of modification there as well. It's a very clear reason why David Kelley's been able to bring this list into the finals. And passive sensor is really going to help here against Anakin. David Kelley doesn't have a bid. Marcous Morton does, and gave it to Vader there. So Vader is going to be able to start of combat, take a calculate action, and then he barrel rolls. Using the force, and he gets the force right back. A little confusing for passive sensors on Vader, but I'm sure it'll be easy to follow here. So I'm going to reset my stream chat. All right, guys, I need the last unofficial poll. I want 1 for the Republic and 2 for the Empire. Oh, Obi-Wan does not have that many shields. Thank you. Oh, we have not seen Kelley on stream. Ooh, a lot of A lot of votes for the Empire here. Now we're going into the system phase here. It's a decloak by Whisper, or excuse me, Echo. I'm going to do that all game, guys. Get ready for me to call that Echo Whisper. Really spread out asteroid field here. I can only assume that these asteroids were put down by, whoa, that's not a circle. Only can assume that these were put down by David, giving his Psy plenty of room to maneuver around. Yeah, there's not an official stream. I'm just taking a quick poll here, getting everybody involved. Getting a lot of 2s, but a lot of support for Marcous as well. Yep, this is 2 different Anakins in the final here. So we have Jedi Knight Anakin versus Sith Lord Darth Vader. Oh, I was not trained to make polls. I'm sorry. I got everything else figured out, not the polls. Still pretty even though. A lot of support being shown for Marcous now. Or product I use for my hair? I don't know. A lot of toothpaste gets in it when I brush my teeth. That's about the only product I'm using. Echo did move. It looked like a hard one to the back after the decloak. He just decloaked, got the evade, and then recloaked as his action. All right, Darth Vader coming in. This is an interesting approach. We saw Marcous being pretty aggressive in his last game, but I think it paid off for him in the end. Obviously, he's here on the final table. Vader just triggering passive sensors here, which I think is going to be pretty strong efficiency here. The only thing I would say is that you can't coordinate passive sensors. It's not a thing that you can do. But Echo's got free evades and a force, and you can pick up a target lock. And Psy can be handing out focuses here. Vader's action economy is very high between hate, passive sensors, being coordinated, afterburners. Basically has, how many actions is that? If you count hate, can get up to 4 actions with hate. 1 action with passive sensors, 1 action with coordinate, 1 action with afterburners, and then barrel roll. So if you're counting force, you can get 8 actions, which is pretty ridiculous. I mean, he'll be at 1 health when he does that, but yep. Yeah, the big thing here is that you cannot coordinate a ship who has a disactive passive sensors charge, but Psy always moves before Vader, so no big deal there. You can coordinate before the passes, of course, of course. Echo's double cloaked. Don't worry, he's just rolling 6 dice, no big deal.
He's trolling the judges.
I'm sure he is. Yeah, we have Paul Heaver still actively looking on here. We got all 3 of our remaining judges, more judges than players, so I really hope that we get a clean game up in here. Sure does. So that's the trick with passive sensors, is that Vader can link off of the free can take a target lock or a calculate action, and he can then Vader off of that action and take actions at the start of combat, which is basically last. It's like moving last, which is why David Kelley here decided to take no bid because he does need it. Those are drink tokens. They're from OCX. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting engagement, I think. He's baiting Echo out for sure. Echo has no problem running or just hiding, just decloaking decloak hard one. And you kind of just linger around behind this asteroid, letting Sai and Vader kind of get on the flank there. All right, decloaks twice there and gets an evade. I'm going to call a whisper the whole time. Don't worry. So 2 bank from here, jumping over Vader. I don't know what David Kelley's doing, but he's having fun coordinating Vader, that's for sure. So game 1 focus. Vader's hit to a bear roll. Ooh, look at this maneuver. Sneaking around, getting that Echo on the flank. And just recloaks there. Yeah, David realized that the white are double-sided, specifically for Phantoms. All right, let's see if Marcous has taken the bait. Not with Rick, anyways. Focus evade for Rick. Okay, man, he's faster than Sai out there. Sai only did the 2 bank. He's debating the R2A6 droid, and I think he ends up leaving it at 3 there. And probably going to fine-tuned boost. I don't know what those hands were. Looks like these guys are having fun. It's been a long weekend. Got to keep your spirits up. You will never win a game of X-Wing if you're not having fun. Think about that. That's some deep strategy. You win every game of X-Wing that you're having fun in. That's just a fact. So there's an Obi-Wan lock on the side there. Vader comes up. Has a focus token. There it is. Already performed focus and barrel roll. only has 2 other actions left, which is passive sensors. There it is. There it is. Passive sensors and lock. It is an interesting way to keep like focus modifiers on Vader as well, because you can, instead of taking a lock, say you already had a lock, you could be coordinated to focus, then take passive sensors and grab a calculate action, which would be pretty cool. All right, just keeps all full force there and locks in on size. So looks like the big old white shuttle is the bait. We're going to activate passive sensors here as Vader has initiative and gets to move first. Trades in that passive sensors for a lock. And looks like he's got his choice of Anakin or Rick there. He did the same speed as Rick. I think Rick needs to go faster. Rick needs to go faster, right? All right, so, but Rick's behind the rock there, so he ends up locking Anakin. All right, looks like Marcous, this is David Kelley, ends up with hit crit. Spends the lock for the reroll, spends the focus, no one's shooting at him, for a hit crit onto Anakin, range 3. And Anakin rolls, evade, focus, blank, so spends a force and takes a damage. I believe he spent a force there. Paul's staring right at him, so whatever. I trust in the board state. There it is. All right, so Anakin rolling here. Let's see. He could drain all his force. He's going to spend his lock on 2. Takes him up, plow, plow, and yeah, he's going all in. Spends all the force. And obstructed psi, 2 dodges, and takes 1 then. Not bad. All right, so hit, and target lock into a crit. 1 dodge there, so 2 more shields off of psi. This is Obi-Wan. Locks for just a single hit there. 2 green dice. Take the shield. Yep, takes the shield, saves the focus for the attack. All right, so this is size attack then. Spends the focus. Hit, crit. Looks like he's attacking Anakin, range 3, who blanks out. And ends up with hit, crit. And the crit is weapons failure, which is nasty for this Anakin. So he's got 2 hull left and a weapons failure. Trades a lot of damage on Anakin for the shields of psi. A pretty good trade for David Kelley. Now it's with all the ships now more or less committed to Psy. This is Whispers. Sorry, I'm going to keep doing it, man. I apologize to everybody. It's going to be Echo's time to shine. I can only assume you want to be cool. Yep, boost. And I don't know, maybe another 2-bank. Get right up in there. Boost decloak.
Because a 2-bank puts it here. 2-bank, 1 bank.
Okay, I can see that. I don't know where my mouse is. Get these out of here. So yeah, definitely going to be the 2-bank boost here, and then so his arc's looking here, and then he's either 1 bank or hard 1. Doesn't need to do much. He's already behind most of them. Echo's done his job. Well, he's in position to do his job. Yeah, I can only assume Psy here. Psy can easily just 1 bank between the rock, coordinate Vader, so Vader can 3-bank and come around. Then bear roll in combat to find his shot. Yeah, Echo's really going to put the pressure on Anakin here. With that juke, and Anakin only having 1 force this round, it's going to be, dare I say, a dicey round. You can touch this. Isn't Echo one of the clone troopers? I don't think so. Is it? I don't know. I thought they were.
There was an Echo in the Clone Wars series.
Oh, that's true. That's not the same Echo though. Not related. All right, so there's a decloak from Echo, just as we predicted. Looks like he won't have the room to 1 bank. I'm not sure what they're discussing there. Went with the 2-bank there to make sure he clears the rock, getting into a blocking range. Do you like to block? Should still be in range to coordinate. Yep, there it is. Coordinates the focus, side grabs 1 as well. All right, then we move on to Echo. Oh, this is ST 321. Grabs a lock for Psy as well. This is the decision here. Does he lock Anakin and try to go all in on Anakin, make sure Anakin's off the board, or does he set up the lock for a future round on Rick? As if Rick does, if Rick does a fast maneuver, Psy can catch him in that rear arc there. I said if Rick does a fast maneuver. What are the chances of that being? Man, they're really slamming stuff around there. All right, hard 1. Takes the passive sensors. He's got a 5th brother for defensive force. He's got an evade. Wants to take a target lock to double modify his offense. And there you go. There's the first block from Psy. No dial change is going to prevent that. He might have actually, there's no reason you should ever dial in a 1 bank when you have R2, A6. You always dial in 2 and increase or decrease it here. So looks like a bump. Yeah, looks like a bump as well. Sai, beautiful blocking position right here. And we have Vader then almost absolutely doing, just a 2-bank here. Ooh, hard 2? That makes a lot of sense. It's unlikely that it's very unlikely that Anakin would cut in behind that rock. Very unlikely that Anakin's going this way, so a strong commitment to following Sai around here. Miss Morton is not sure what he's debating here. I'm not sure how fast he went. Looks like he dialed in a 5, and they're wondering if it clears Sai here. You got 2-hour final. Start marking off ships. Looks like it was agreed upon that it is a block. So that means can't fix the weapons, disabled, has only a single force here, won't get shot at by Sai. I'm wondering here if we're going to see, so passive sensors, reacquire lock on Obi-Wan. I think he's assuming that he's going to kill Anakin with Echo. He's going to barrel roll. David Kelley goes around the side of the table to see if he wants to go forwards or backwards. He's trying to get out of that bullseye. That's a great call from a chat. Does not want to be in that bullseye and get the extra dice in there. So that was start of engagement here. See if Vader has a shot. I think we can assume that he does not then, after that barrel roll, activate the dice tower. Weapons failure, range 1. 3 damage on its way. Scores points for Marcous Morton, having Sai there. This is Rick. Potentially obstructed here, 2 dice and 3 evades. Yeah, Rick did a 1 bank there. I think he was trying to avoid being blocked, and it didn't work out. All right, checking for bullseye here. I don't think I saw it. Just gonna spin the force here just to trade Vader's focus. Did not have bullseye, could not add the CLT. All right, here's the big show this round. Passive sensors, requires a lock. This is 4 dice, lock and force. So I would lock all 3 of those personally, but so it has the 5th brother for hit, crit, crit. That's definitely a crit going through. Netties, juke, force. Just keeping him drained. Going to take one more crit here. Oh, I put it in the box. Size woman, so is Echo. I don't judge people on their gender, so that's kind of a joke. Don't worry about it.
Wounded pilot.
That's a wounded pilot. So that's a chance to let's get the wounded pilot crit up so we can see what exactly that crit says. So action, you roll. On hits or crits, you take a stress. He has a weapons failure on it, but that one's a little bit more self-explanatory, but we'll show it here. Whoa, weapons failure. What are you doing down there? There it is. So just -1 dice. So now he's got 2 crits with actions on them. He's down to 1 health. Does have R2. Can't go back up to full. Oops, I didn't even give him the damage. He can't go back up to full right now. Even with his R2 Astromech. But he's going to have to get out of Echo here as well. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's an easy decloak out and hard one back in. I mean, it's Echo, so go this way, come this way, go this way, go this way. Turns out Echo can be wherever she wants. Yeah, I agree. I thought the block was super obvious as well. So it's hard to imagine. Yeah, I could definitely see how a lot of people are having difficulties facing David Kelley. This list looks really, really difficult to pin down. I mean, Marcous has got that Lambda down to just 3. One good shot on that Lambda will take it down, but while it's still on the board, it's doing a lot of work. Yeah, and definitely David here recognizing the highest priority target, and that's Anakin. Hate afterburners, passive sensors. Vader has no problem taking down Obi-Wan and Rick, so. I have no idea what that means. What is the Princess Bride reference?
I know that you know that I know that you know. So, you know what the best move is. I know that you know what the best move is. So I'm going to outthink you to outthink me, but we both know what the best move is. It's a movie reference.
It's the Swordsman's Gambit.
Yes, that, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Thought you were bringing it back around to making things. Thank you.
Oh, fails the decloak. Wow. Fails the decloak. That could be huge this round. Oh, I knew what it was. Have you seen Princess Bride? It's got a million quotes. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I wonder what his maneuver was. Yeah, size just staying bumped. Now there's a cloaked Echo in there too. All right, looks like Rick is up first. Definitely a 3 forward. I think he's going in for a block on Vader. Yep, focus evade. He's sitting right at range 1, rear of Psy, so don't really want to be taking much damage. Looking at R2A6, changing the dial for Obi-Wan. Psy didn't need to do a hard stop. She just won forward and couldn't get past Obi-Wan. So it's like a white stop, basically. Look at this maneuver. Oh, they're having a great time out there. I believe that bumped. That's unfortunate. Yep, fails the K turn. I think he reduced it so it wouldn't hit the Naboo starfighter, but I think he had a clear lane there, just a 4K. Hard to say. Here's the block from Rick. Echo did move. He went forward and bumped. So here's the real question. Where's Anakin going? 5 forward, goodbye. Probably called out shield. I hope he called out shield. There's locks out there. One's Obi-Wan's. Oh, I believe it's size lock on Rick. So, fine-tune controls here to boost behind the rock. I did not see a charge come down for Anakin. That's no stress from the wounded. And then he flips the wounded down. Looks like 2 hits from Vader. 1 damage, and Anakin's out. He didn't recover the shield. Missed the trigger. Not sure exactly what happened there, but Vader finds him behind the rock range 2, and with his force drained, he's done. Should have just risked taking a focus action so he wouldn't be stressed. That puts a lot of weight on Marcous Morton's shoulders now, as he has to finish the game without his best ship. Just double checking those locks. Vader locked, Obi-Wan, Psy locked, Rick. There you go. Resets back to normal. This is a range 1 shot. Ooh, hit crit with that lock. And that is a full dodge, yeah. Focus evade, dodges everything. Easy. All right, so main thing here, if Marcous has any hope of coming back, he needs to get that Sai off the table. You can't have Sai just flying around, coordinating these focuses, being out of range, and just coordinating people who are in range. It's no longer a blocking threat, kind of just moseying around for a couple rounds here. Could be some next level positioning if I don't know if this would gain him anything. So he's facing this way, and then Hard's in to look here with Echo, and this blocks Sai. So basically, he can take another white stop there. Might just see that happen. I don't know if David Kelley really wants to risk this decloak going that way, as he already failed one decloak already. So that's going to be a tough call here. More likely than not going to go this way, and then just like one bank back in. But I guess that more or less depends on what Sai's doing. They kind of got to work together there to not mess each other up. Obi-Wan is stressed and facing the wrong way. Yep, so decloak, free evade. Sai's cutting in low here, giving Echo plenty of space to jump over him. All right, gives Echo a focus. Going to pick up a new lock on Rick or Obi-Wan. Goes with Rick. There's a 3-bank. Honestly, from the positionings here, I can almost certainly say Vader's just gonna 4K. Already has his lock, nothing else to do. Stay in the fight. Shoot, could 4K boost if he gives him a shot. All right, so it looks like Rick banks out to the board edge, debates his action here, free evade. I think he has the boost to get out of Echo's arc. But if he boosts and Vader hard twos, if Vader saw this coming and hard twos like this, he's in a world of trouble. I personally think the safer call with Vader would be, yeah, it's just that K turn. 4K, boost back, try to shoot at Obi-Wan. This is David's game to lose, though, so maybe he does do the more cautious maneuvers here to try to preserve his lead. All right, looks like a barrel roll. Barrel roll to locking Vader. And yeah, this is going to be 4K, afterburners, get back into range. Yeah, you lose nothing by doing that boost. I think he's seeing if that's even range 3 right now. I don't think it is. I think he leaves it. No boost, he's saying. Yep, picks up the range ruler here. Yep, so no shots. Or excuse me, he's active. No shot from Vader. He's activating Echo, locks Rick. And doesn't have a shot on him. Moving on. I think it's more about, I think that boost is like, yes, it would be a boon for a short game, right, to get a free shot on Obi-Wan. But thinking about Echo's decloak, I think was the bigger decision here. Echo wants to get in front of Vader, and if Vader boosts, that might block Echo's forward decloak. Rick isn't out of range from Bobby. Rick boosted out of Echo's arc. It's kind of hard to see with that lambda there, but he's facing, his arcs look like Echo's arc is facing this way. We have a decloak here. Forward boost. Free evade. I'm not sure what they're debating. All right. Moving on. I'm sure they're having fun over there, cracking jokes. I mean, you kind of have to at this point, simply because of all the outrageousness going on. Been playing. This is now their 12th game of X-Wing down here at Nova, not counting any side events or anything else like that. The Phantom is modded there. It looks pretty awesome, actually. I really like this Echo build. I mean, Juke's a little expensive on him, but yeah. Triple mod in your offense is pretty good. All right, hard 3 from Rick, coming back in to engage. Boost here. I think Rick's got to go chase down that Psy. Has to take something off the board. Oh, that's not good. Echo called Obi-Wan's re-engagement here, which is really aggressive maneuver, but you have to, well, you might be able to barrel roll boost. It's called double repositioning, folks. It's the best thing about these Jedi. They can all do it. That might have blocked Vader. Ooh, that's a beautiful maneuver there by Obi-Wan. Sneaks past both of the aces and potentially has a shot on Psy as well. It's going to be close, though. That might be out of range. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be close. So's Rick, though. That looked just out. Just out. And Echo engages and gets a free lock. All right. Not terrible. I don't know what. They both are doing aggressive stances on this. Fable stared each other down. I don't think David ends up deciding not to change his lock. Takes a calculate action, essentially is what happened, and moves on. Which is pretty disgusting. So let's see. Echo's action economy could be evade, coordinated focus from Psy, target lock from a previous round, passive sensors for a calculate, and fifth brother for a force, and a juke to modify your opponent's offense. That's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, and I almost, if I'm David Kelley, I'm thinking I just leave with the shuttle. Who cares? Let him chase it for a bit. All right, so the reason there's passive sensors on Vader is that because this list is at 200 points, which means most of the time, if you're facing another 6, they're going to give you initiative. So that way, when the start of combat happens, Vader's the first one to activate in combat, which triggers his passive sensors. He can then take a target lock and then do Vader actions off of that target lock, mainly barrel roll. In this build, Vader's got really good force economy because he was being coordinated a lot of focuses. Normally, Vader turns his force into a focus most rounds, but then needs to spend a second force to get, say, a barrel roll or something. Yeah. Dion, let's echo in the finals. Unfortunately, there was an aggressor in the top 4, but didn't make it into the finals. I was really excited for Mike to see them do work. Unfortunately, both Empire players got matched up and both Republic players got matched up. So, hard to say what would be best here. So it looks like a decloak out and then a hard turn in, which is basically like boosting with your Echo, gaining 270 degrees of rotation. Wait, no. 90, 45, so 135 degrees angled then, right? Math is hard. Yeah, a tie aggressor in the top 4. I caught him on stream in our top 8 game, and it won on stream, Diom. It was glorious. I also had an Ozatuk one on stream today. That's what's up. Top 64 match, Ozatuk getting it. So hard maneuver in, took a focus action, already got his lock ready to go. Not a lot else to do. Not sure exactly what's going on here. Oh, that was Obi-Wan moving around here. They're just marking out Vader. That makes more sense. Yep, and they're giving pursuit. I mean, they got 67 minutes left in this game. That's plenty of time. Just disengage. Make sure you're not getting shot at too much. And make sure that Lambda gets off the board. If it comes back around and starts coordinating again, you're in a world of trouble. I mean, Ricole is full up, has Predator, has R2s. We haven't seen much use of sense. Oh wait, there was a use of sense there. We can see Vader's dial. Vader's dial flipped up right there. It's basically old intelligence ACE, but it only works at range 1. Because not a lot of people need to spend their force to do that. Though it is pretty funny on like mace. Because you could use, if you're at full force, you can use sense and then red maneuver and just get it back. So might as well, right? All right, here's an Afterburners K-turn from Vader. Has his lock on Obi-Wan already. His former mentor / master. He's killed him. He's killed his past, and now he's ready to defeat his former mentor. Sometimes it's a lightsaber duel in the Death Star. Other times, it's fighting out over asteroids. I'm actually impressed. Both of these players did not bring. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, nobody brought any gas clouds, and there it is right there. Someone brought in an assortment of 3. It looks like. Oh, we got dice cam going. Looks like CLT. Or sorry, that was Vader shooting Obi-Wan here. Range 3 obstructed. Spends the force. And loses the shield. Loses the shield. All right, so that's going to be Obi-Wan and Rick up next. Throws down the CLT. Target lock. He's debating target locking the eyeball too. Decides not to. There's Marcus's dice betraying him here. An eyeball. Might as well spend it. And takes just 1 hit. Or excuse me, 1 crit. 1 hit. Yes. All right. Ty's living on 2. I got a Rick shot here. 3 on 1. Range 2. Focus and no predator there. So hit crit. Eyeball takes Sai down. There's Sai's off the board. Marcous Morton doing what he can in these situations here. We have Echo engaging. Has his lock on Rick. He's testing the waters there. Obi-Wan's got no force left. So even if he does have 5 dice, they're not very good ones. I think he's going for it. Focus. Ooh, 5th brother and focus. Vader did strip Obi-Wan's shield, so that crit does matter. Juke. And that is 3 damage and done. Yep. Marcus's dice. They carried him last game, and they just betrayed him right there. So, all right. It's Rick versus the world. Vader's at full health. Echo's at full health. Rick's at full health. He's got both R2 charges, but they're behind him, and it is not looking good for him. I mean, if anybody, Rick in a prayer, basically. Yeah, I mean, crazier things have happened, honestly. I mean, it would have to be pretty crazy, but crazier things have happened. Guys, I love the Dice Tower. You're not changing my mind with your hate. Yep, beautiful maneuver here. Most likely going to just hit the gas, 4 forward. No, no, 2 forward. Just widens his arc. Oh, Dion, if you're still watching, what do you think of this dice tower? See, there's some love for the dice tower. All right, Rick comes around, hard 3. He's got the extra dice against Echo, possibly out of his arc. Vader coming in to say hello. Definitely has range 1 here. Nothing to do but lock and focus. Vader's got full force, man. He got a lot of coordinating early on, didn't have to drain his force, so he's been able to keep it up all throughout the game. The third token on Echo is a target lock. All right, let's see, we have crit. He's going to spin the lock to re-roll the blank. It's a hit, and he's asking, Rick's going to have 3 dice, focus evade, and says, sure, why not? I'm up. Let's take some risks. There he goes. So just the focus, or focus and evade? Focus and evade takes 1 shield. No problem, Rick can get that back easy. Let's see how Rick decides to approach this. Paul's literally standing right behind that Nova Open sign that I think they covered up with the prizes up there. Marcous Morton taking a moment to contemplate the dice variables here. Might actually try to strip the evade off of Echo, but it might be a range 2. I mean, Rick's going to have just as much trouble with Vader as he is Echo, so goes for the range 1. No mods. And Vader says, I got an extra force. Spends it, takes no damage. Recloaks. Oh, that's why people keep saying exterminate. I see it now. Exterminate. It's a little Dalek. I don't think that's an arc, but I mean, there's a Marshal right there. All right, it's out of arc. Yeah, so, well, Vader can't K-turn right now. He needs to have a free action to lock. Like I said, this is David's game to lose, so I think he's just got to be patient. If Rick wants to go and find that shield, whatever. Just grab some locks on him. He'll be back in the meantime. Oh, thanks, guys. I've been trying. My energy is pretty low right now after, well, this is realistically game 19. Because we're moving past the 75-minute mark. There you go. I like that. Can still decloak. Has the evade. Won't get the evade next round, but meh. Yep, here's a healing coming from Rick. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoying the games. I thought a lot of them got real exciting. I was freaking out about Han being trying to blocked off the board. There's a bunch of other crazy things going on. I was just loving it. A lot of the games came down to last couple shots, last couple decisions. There you go. Vader calls the disengage. I can't math very well. I'm normally a good mather, but sleep deprivation and 18 games of X-Wing, that'll do it to you. Oh, thanks, man. I thought everyone was awesome down here. Except for the guy at the taco place. I didn't like the guy at the, guy at the Mexican place. I'm sure Marcel will talk to us about it on the podcast. All right, Vader. Crit. Reroll. This is Vader proving you don't need FCS. And focus. All right, Rick's got 3 dice, focus evade. And loses that shield he just got back. So, at this rate, we got about 4 more rounds here. Maybe Echo, I don't know if that was in range to see if they pick up dice or not. Nope. Yeah, I wish I could be more excited about this game, but I think this is just going to be a slow march to Rick's death. I mean, he's gotten 1 shot on Vader so far, sure, but hard to say. Ken, I am in the last chance qualifier unless I play in the Chicago hyperspace trial. I won't have another chance. So, I mean, I guess I'm a little biased, but only because I'm trying to keep track of what's going on here, and I don't know. Looks like Echo decides to just stay cloaked. Wants to see if Rick's going to go, which way Rick ends up going. Gets his last shield back here. R2 charges are done. And he's risking it over the rock, trying to shake that Echo. Oh, a Talon roll. That was a crit there that took that shield he just got back. So 1 forward from Vader, barrel roll, focus target lock. I mean, Rick's got to be shaking and moving, doing some unexpected things to try to shake these two off of his tail, and that just wasn't unexpected enough. Is that you, Justin? Is that who? Did David end up taking you out? Oh, that's right. You were having a rough game against him, but yeah, this is a tough list, man. So many dice modifications. Echo's, except for Echo's initiative 4, she's a beast out there. Can basically be anywhere. Oh, see what the dice say. 3 or that was crit, hit, focus, and he just re-rolls it into nothing there. So Rick dodges the hit, takes a crit, and the crit is. Oh, I turned off the dice cam. I'm sure that crit's going to be fine. Fuel leak, thank you. Which is nasty. That's the exact opposite. Oh, Echo's got a shot here. Or no, it's Rick shooting back. But he didn't heal? Did he not heal? I swear he healed, though. Oh, well. So that fuel leak means... Oh, yep, they rewound all that damage. They rewound that attack there because he originally put out the weapons disabled token, but then pulled it back. So that was just a miscalculation there. Vader's down to 1 force here. The fact that Echo has Fifth Brother and Vader has the advanced targeting computer, only 1 crit needs to go through, and Rick is done. Accidental violence. That's great. Rick did roll a crit for the asteroid and lost the shield he got back. I give him his arms back. That makes a lot of sense. Yep. Yeah, it's just it's gonna be rough. Rick needs to put some damage out, but I mean, like I said, crazier. I've seen some crazy things in X-Wing, but this might be a little bit too far gone by now. All right, little barrel roll there. Yep, people asking about the District Foundry coupon code. Remember the World Tour 2019 for 20% off Curl Paul and 15% off of District Foundry. If you're in our chat right now, you can press !Nova and get all the details you need about the about our sponsors. Also, you can find us at patreon.com/Gold Squadron Podcast. And we have a YouTube channel, Gold Squadron Podcast. We have a goldsquadronpodcast.com. Actually, our Patreon might be just Gold Squadron. Yep, just waiting to see what happens here. Space Force. That is true. David Kelley's got Space Force. Looks like we have a decloak bank here forward with Echo. Hard one, bear roll. Chasing. Rick is doing the best he can. Nope, just focus instead. Let's see where Rick ends up going. Is he going to Talon roll? I think he's going to Talon roll behind the gas cloud. It's not a terrible idea. Luke, we gave away your ships. People were real excited about him. Oh man, these guys are juking and jiving, doing the best they can. But Rick's no slouch. But he's out of shields now. He's got a fuel leak. He's out of regen shields too. So David's just playing patiently here. Hasn't been damaged since Obi-Wan died. Actually, hasn't been damaged except for size. So in a good position here. Like I said, it's his game to lose. So just being patient. This is a shot through a gas cloud. For one, gas cloud and focus. We'll pick it up. Never give up. Never surrender. I mean, there could be some crazy shenanigans here. I mean, 4 dice, hit, crit into Vader. The first crit's fuel leak, the second crit's direct hit. I mean, in theory, it is possible for Rick to just one-shot Vader, come up and take 2 shots on Echo and take Echo down, but Rick's been struggling to get shots. I think the only shots he's been getting is when he's Talon rolling. So, and they're always coming at 1 modified. Look at this. David's decloaking over the rock. Or excuse me, decloaked behind it and then went over the rock. No consequence. Has the lock, has Fifth Brother, has an evade. Just trying to get arc. He's hoping Rick hits that gas cloud. It doesn't hit it, the template's flat. So evade there, just sitting in Echo's arc, got nowhere to go. I would be fixing the fuel leak personally, but I guess dodging's better than getting shot here. And it looks like Rick might not be long for the world anymore. 1 crit takes him down, so I didn't see if Vader did I think he did a hard 2. I was going to say if he did a hard 3, might as well be boosting. He's barrel rolling. He doesn't want to be damaged. Barrel roll, picked up the lock. And so 2 range 2 attacks here. Dice cams up. This is Vader, blank. Focus. So he's got 1 force charge here, and he wants the fuel leak crit. He wants it so bad. So he spends the focus first, gets the crit, rerolls the dice with the target lock, and still has a force in case it ends up being an eyeball, which it wasn't. It was a blank. 3 dice here, 2 evades. Rick's still alive. Didn't have to spend any tokens. So Juke's doing nothing here. Has a target lock and 5th brother. So let's see if the reroll can get that 3rd dice in. It does not. 2 hits onto Rick. Oh, that's why he went over the rock to do a 3 bank. That's smart. But Rick dodges it with the evade, and we continue the match. We still got the fuel leak, and these guys are in hot pursuit. He was able to. Marcous isn't going down easy. He says, no, I'm playing. You have to kill me. No handshake for me. If I'm going down, I'm bringing you with me. All right. Yep, just a 1 bank here. Oh, he flies them both off the board. It'll be okay. I mean, Echo was able to not hit that gas cloud and picked up passive sensors. Rick here flips the fuel leak. Now he's able to take a crit. Vader's not happy about it. He's got 2 force charges right now, just target lock focus. Range 1. He's just barrel rolling. Get better position. He was in front of the rock there, so wants to keep his options open. And he really doesn't want to spin that lock because he wants to be able to talon roll on afterburners to keep up, but he's just been having to spin that lock every single time. So crit there, rerolls with lock. For a 3rd hit and spends the focus. Dice Tower says evade crit. Crit's panicked. So double stress for Rico Leo here. Echo's going to hopefully give him the old murder with a target lock 5th brother juke. I'm not sure how he can survive, but apparently, well, you survived this long. There it is, 5th brother. And can't Nandy out forever, and we finally get our handshake. Big round of applause here. David Kelley becomes the Nova champion. All right, guys. I'm like super beat. I want to thank everybody. We hit a bunch of goals today. For everybody still watching this final, I gotta give away somebody. If you're still here, I'm giving you one of these Jersey Shore card packs. I'm doing it real quick though, so put it in the chat if you're still here, man. If you were able to tough it out, I'm giving you the cards here. So get in the chat quick. Get in the chat quick.
That guy's too excited. He doesn't qualify.
Are you typing something? You gotta log in, don't you? I'll give you exclamation point prime sign up here. Oh, that's not X-Wing anymore. I don't know what that is. Maybe Armada? Hard to say. I'm waiting for my man here. Are you logged in? Are you good to go? All right, here it is. Jersey Shore card pack. going to Minox Slayer. Didn't you already win one of these? I'm not going to give it to you. Minox Slayer, you already won one of these. I'm sorry, but I'm going to call the audible here, and we're not going to ship you two of the same prize. I'll give you Minox Slayer. You're going to get one of these cool Obi-Wan things. I'm not going to not give you a prize, but we're going to give you the Obi-Wan thing, and we're going to raffle off the, what is this called? It's the Beard Squadron. Minox, bearded Obi-Wan. I'm not going to not give you a prize, but we're going to give it to somebody else then. Rolling it. Captain Malice. Did you get one of these yet?
The one was what the shuttle was worth, right?
Yep, so Captain Malice here. You already got some prizes as well. Getting really lucky is with that too. So Captain Malice win 2 prizes here. Super lucky. And I'll shift them out to you then too. You didn't win this one, so congratulations to you. Unless you want me to, you gotta tell me right now, Captain Malice. If you don't want it, I'll give it to somebody else. Let me know. I can't not give it to you. I know. Do you want this one then too? You can have it. It's got a bunch of cards in it. He's taking it. So that's where we got to end it, guys. I want to thank everybody here. We're going to end up in the World Tour back in Chicago. And they're playing the Get Out of Here music. And I use it for tournament support. Thank you. Grow and help the community should be everybody's goal here. So once again, obviously, give a shout out to our sponsors here. Kerpal Creatives, Duncan Howard. Oh, you want to bring it in? Yeah. Look at this guy. Look at him. All right, hey, man. Seriously, good seeing you. All right, showing a little bit of love there. Broing out with Duncan Howard. I got to go. I got to pack all this stuff up, get out of here. I don't know what to do. My mind's in a gutter. Or what? Dumpster? I don't know. World Tour 2019. Even if we're offline, those exclamation point triggers still work. So exclamation point Nova is going to give you the information on our sponsors. Kerpal Creatives 20% off. District. Whoops. I always get it wrong. District Foundry up here for 15% off. They have awesome gaming supplies. You can see pictures of them right here. It's cool card decks, card holders. This is for that's what those are. They're little for your magic boxes. There's cool bases things, a million other things. Kerpal does a million other things. So that is all we have for tonight. And we'll see you later tonight. Stopped thinking of, so probably going to have Echo Base tonight. They haven't been doing much lately, so Echo Base tonight, Paincast Monday. We might do a podcast Tuesday. I mean, I'm not going to put it past us that we won't do a podcast Tuesday. We're all pretty tired, been traveling. Dion hasn't seen his family in weeks. So forgive if we don't get that podcast in. Wednesday is League Night at Pastimes. Hopefully Dion can make that. What, Dion? I'm still here. I'm waiting. Do you want to jump on, Dion? I closed my Facebook. You want to jump on, Dion? Send me the Hangouts link. I'll have you jump on. Tell the people what's up. I thought you were flying. No? What did you say? I missed it. I'm just sitting in silence, Dion. Well, I'm waiting for that. Patreon.com, Gold Squad Twin Podcast. It's the best place to donate to, obviously, our YouTube channel, Twitch, all the things. Sure. Oh, just saying love you. I love you too. Are you in an airport, Dion? You don't have to jump on. You don't gotta jump. If you're late, take it off, man. It's good seeing you guys. Okay, you flying out tonight?
Huh?
You flying out tonight?
Yeah, flight's at 9.
Flight's at 9. You got plenty of time.
Well, I'm going to charge the phone for about an hour.
Sure. All right, Dion. I'll send you the link. All right, so Dion we'll wait a little bit. We'll see what Dion's up to.
Is Dion
I think he's at the airport in Australia. I don't even know what that means, but
that one ended before this?
they didn't. That one ended yesterday. Yeah.
Ended in the past or in the future. I don't know.
It
It's Australia.
was already tonight.
We're missing bag for
You have a bag for dice? There was one little bag over there. There's not two little bags.
Do you want me to start just unplugging stuff?
No, I got it.
Just we have nothing to do.
Oh well, I'll give me a moment here. You guys just chill out. If you find, I mean, you can take the table apart and stuff. You know what I mean? Take the mat and stuff away. Thanks, everybody. We're waiting for Dion. Dion, I don't know, hang out with us for a bit.
Oh, like on stream?
Yeah, if he wants to. Otherwise, we're just hanging out.
Who's on? Where people want?
Hangout's not working. That's okay, Dion. Dion, we doing podcast Tuesday? We doing podcast Tuesday?
I don't know.
You're probably working, aren't you?
I might be able to make it back in time.
I'm in.
And Gil's already flying back?
No, the Facebook calls weren't working, Dion.
He'll be flying back already, right?
Well, it's like a 12-hour flight or something, so.
Yeah, but it's 12 hours going and he
Earlier.
Yeah, he leaves in.
I don't know. He flew around the world. I don't know how time zones work like that when you make a lap around the world. Did he end up a day in the past somehow? Is that time traveling?
No, he's in the future.
He's in the future right now, but when he gets back, he's going to time travel back.
Yes, that. He's gonna leave on Saturday. He's gonna leave on Sunday. He's gonna leave on He's gonna leave on Monday and go back to Sunday.
That's weird. I'm so confused about that. I don't know. Through Dion, say something.
Will.
Yeah, can you hear me? I gotta change my mic. Hold on.
Will.
Hold on. Focus right. How about now? Safe. How about now?
Will,
Dion.
it sounds like the microphone set on Facebook is set to one of the capture cards. Change it to the Focusrite.
I don't know how she knew they were ours.
They're both on Focusrite.
Oh, there you go. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Hey, Will.
All right. Yeah, they can hear you, Dion.
All right, everybody. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. Will did an amazing job. Let's get some gunboats in the chat for Will. because we'll kick some butt this weekend.
I'll be honest with you. The 16th, 17th, and 18th game are really dragging on, but
It's all right, man.
doing what we can.
Yeah. So just a couple things. So the official end of the World Tour is next weekend. We got the Hyperspace Trial, the Chicago Gold Squadron Hyperspace Trial. All right. So if you guys want to make it out or can make it out, we still have spots. The registration is on the Pastimes Star Wars Facebook page, and if you need the link, you can just hit me up. I can just send it to you. I'm also going to be posting it on the Facebook and Discord again later. What else?
Dion, are you playing in Pastimes?
I think the plan is to play, and we can try to get some remote stats. I think that's the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a weird experience.
I'll volunteer for it. I mean, I'm already signed up for Last Chance. If you and Johnny want to play.
I mean, I definitely want to play, but if there's somebody out there who can help us out, then everybody gets to play.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, we celebrate this World Tour by playing X-Wing.
I could play some X-Wing. I saw some pretty good lists this weekend.
I know, man. I'm telling you, this whole World Tour has had so many cool lists emerge and be successful. I'm really excited to see what comes of it. Like, I think it's going to be really fun and amazing.
Yeah, we definitely the highlights of the cut where we had an Ozatuk getting on stream win in the top 64. We had an aggressor win in the top 8. A tie aggressor, Dion.
I know, crazy.
Oh man, I think people are just trolling us now with bad chips.
Well, I just got to the airport. I'm literally unloading bags as I'm talking to you guys. I got a super long plane flight. Watch all the things. It's all on YouTube if you missed any of the games, and Twitch. Twitch people can watch it without ads if you're a subscriber. And yeah, thanks for all the love, and we'll see you. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna do a podcast on Tuesday. You're right. I think you can say that. Like, I mean, how I feel after this plane. Though it's kind of weird. I get 2 Mondays. Like, it's Monday morning where I am right now, and when I land, it's Monday morning again.
When you fly around the world,
and that's how that works.
Yeah, when you fly around the world,
you go.
All right,
love
dude.
everybody. Thanks for watching, and Will, I'll give you you know what to do. You know what to do.
I know. All right, see you, Dion.
See ya.
Yep. So, just one last shout out. World Tour. It's good till tomorrow. Even when the stream is disconnected, you can go !Prime. You can do !Nova. Get information on our sponsors. I assume Patreon gives you information on that, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, it's YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, all the things. Lots of love to all of you still watching with us. And we'll see you later. Good night, everybody.